Ranil too implicated in Sajith-AKD debate. Sajith doesn't like Ashok's remark. Lakman Yappa in high demand. Prize given to Anura Dissanayake by Cunning Fox.
The leader, දේශයට මග කියන ප්‍රවෘත්ති පෙළගැස්ම.
Ranil too implicated in Sajith-AKD debate. The proposed debate between the leaders of the Samagi Jana Balawegaya and the National People's Power on nation building and economic matters is now confined to a war of words. In the meantime, Freedom People's Congress MP Professor Charitha Herath commented about the opposition not posing a challenge to the government similarly. He explained it further in an article to Sunday Lanka Deepa. Something not seen before in politics is happening. The main opposition SJB finds the NPP, not the government, to be its main rival. Every time the SJB leadership dares the president and his government, that party's economic council thinks neither to be its main challenger. Charitha's opinion is that such a debate should take place between the opposition and the government, not among parties in the opposition. NPP's Harini Amarasuriya said recently that President Ranil Wickremesinghe too should be included in the proposed debate. The SJB countered, saying its opponent was trying to evade a face-off. Anyway, the SJB economic expert trio have not taken that proposal any seriously. Some within the party say the trio have been finding the UNP economic policy to be the correct one since the good governance time. Sajith Premadasa got Nalaka Godahewa to join the party due to his suspicions over that trio's conduct, they say. Sajith is claimed to be under pressure not to allow anyone other than those three to speak about economic policy matters. He fears they would go to Ranil soon over these differences. He is getting Gota's experts close to him, saying the Harsha, Eran and Kabir trio are not good. Now he fears they will join Ranil, so he is renewing the same alliance over and over again. It is unlikely that it will prevent what is bound to happen. Sajith doesn't like Ashok's remark. All parties are nowadays busily preparing for their MayDay rallies. That is understandable. It will be an opportunity for them to show their might in the run-up to the presidential polls. The mainstream parties will have their rallies in Colombo. But the JVP-led NPP is holding ones in Matara and Jaffna as well. In the meantime, AsianMirror.lk reports about ongoing plans to bait rival MPs by certain parties. Both the government and the opposition are looking at the possibility of getting opponents to join them on the MayDay stage. Without mentioning names, the website says powerful figures are in secret talks about that possibility. Sirikota sources claim Rajitha Senaratne, Kumar Welgama and some others in the SJB will go on their stage. Meanwhile, SJB MP JC Alawatwala told Hiru that as far as he knows, not a single MP from the SJB is going to do such a thing. But some in the SJB head office say Alawatwala himself is among those possible crossovers to Ranil. He was present at a dinner party attended by Ranil. His colleague Ashok Abesinghe too responded in kind to the claims, saying that Ranil can join the SJB he wants, with consideration to be given if he deserves a party position. His remark to the media in Kurunegala, that giving Ranil a position will be considered if the UNP supports Sajith at the presidential election, has not gone well with the party leader. So is Madhuma Bandara, who is eyeing the premiership. Sajith's campaign manager Sujiwa Senasinghe convened a media briefing and responded. He said Ashok was joking when he said Ranil could join the SJB. The SJB has nothing whatsoever to do with Ranil, he added. Being the protector of the Rajapaksas, Ranil should be allowed to fade away gradually along with them, he added. Senasinghe vowed to usher in the DSJR Dudley Gamini Premadasa era again. He also took a jab at Ashok, considered in the SJB to be a Fonseca follower. That shows the divisions within the SJB, and Ranil aims to use it to his advantage. It will not be that easy. But Ranil is a lone MP who went on to become the president. Lakman Yappa in high demand. The Leader TV reported 2 days ago about certain governor heads to roll in early May. Willie Gamagi in the south is to be sent on retirement and Lakman Yappa appointed in his place. Minister Kanchana Wijesekara spoke in support of that, saying he is needed there if the South is to be won at the election. Nazir Ahmed is likely to succeed Lakman Yappa in the northwest. That sent alarming bells ringing in some quarters. Buddhist monks in the southwest are going to ask the president to keep him there. They are looking for suitable persons to pass that message through. Behind this plan to retain Lakman Yappa is a pro-Ranil politician in Gampaha. He is presently vacationing overseas. He is going to contest the general election from that province. Prize given to Anura Dissanayake by Cunning Fox. The weekend is incomplete without Asoka Jayatunga's Janapathi column. The headlines this time by Ranil's news planter from Washington, D.C. are Prize to Anura Dissanayake given by the Cunning Fox. Behind the bars, Kahelia's complaints and truth. Extraordinary class with A.T. Ariaratne at Mahinda Gala. American Mahinda's precedent to diplomatic service. 20 leading American companies to Sri Lanka. Marks from America to Minister Shahan and his team. NPP is evading the debate. Uma Oya flows amid disruptions by Red comrades. Ranil's secret told to Chamari. Ranil and Maithri spent the new year in the cold climes of Nuwara Eliya. He inquired from Sagala and Shavendra about things sent to children's homes. During a New Year festival, the female announcer asked him how he has become so handsome. The Cunning Fox replied, "Because I joined the UMP to big laughter." An official explained it thus. That reply was a politically deep one. JVP, SLPP and SLFP ones have bloodless faces. They are full of jealousy and hypocrisy. That is why they don't look pleasing. While giving away the prizes, Ranil Sumuned, Wirawansa, Faction MP, Nimal Piatisa to the stage. The winner of the Sikla race was an individual named Anura Dissanayake. The Fox said a prize was given to Anura Dissanayake too. An official said that this Anura may have won this cycle race, but winning is only a dream for NPP's Anura. While taking selfies, some said they ate well this year, and the country will be safe if he remains in office for 10 more years. After having tea at a nearby house, he got into the vehicle taking Piatisa with him. Only they know what was discussed during that ride. Refusing vehicles, Ranil traversed the Pikoi trail by foot. It was not easy for most to keep up with him, who does his daily routine of exercises. People were surprised to see the president. They offered him fruits and what not. They received promises to solve their problems. He was shaken when Director General of Government Information Department, Dinith Chinthaka Karunaratne, said that Palitha Thewaraparuma had died of electrocution. Asking for more details, he said it was a bad day, with A.T. Ariaratne too having passed away. A.T.'s class at Mahinda College in Gala was an extraordinary one. It had Nandadasa Kodagoda, Winnie Witharana, Edwin Ariadasa, Albert Edirisinghe, Dr. Wimaladama, and altogether it had more than 20, with doctorates and professorships. Ranil was surprised to find these details posted from Washington, D.C. by an old Mahindian close to him too. He decided that A.T. should be given state honours. At the same time, he instructed Rangai Bandara that everything should be looked after for Thewaraparuma too. Bandara, Sagala and Wajira went there accordingly. Manusha said the JVP is evading the debate with the SJB. Both are having internal trouble, he said. Ashu inquired if the Justice Minister had permission from his SLPP to be with the SLFP. Ranil rejected claims that Israel is opposing the Iranian president's attendance at the opening of Uma Oya project. Its opening due in 2015 got delayed due to objections by the Red comrades over minor issues. He said his foreign policy is to work together with everyone. The entire world is with us, as the policies of Siri Marvo and JR are still there. Ranil telephoned cricketer Shamari Athapaththu and told her about a secret of a big prize. Jayatunga does not forget to give some marks to his boss in America too. American Mahinda did something new in the new year. He invited to the table the minor staffers and officers without families there. An official commended him for giving a precedent to the entire diplomatic service by treating them at the same historic table where Sri Lankan presidents, prime ministers, US senators, Congress members and White House officials had their meals. An embassy driver said they too were given the opportunity to enjoy themselves. They have been told not to take officials back in the night. Then the column refers to Kehelia. The following was told by a powerful figure to a friend of Ranil after visiting Kehelia. No politician in Sri Lanka had to go behind bars previously, but the cunning fox expelled several of his cabinet members. For the first time, a minister was sent to prison. Such happens only during the time of the cunning fox, he said. Seeds of hatred are being sowed in politics with presidential polls coming closer, but that cannot be condoned. Hatred brought ruin only. That's it for today.